Anxiety and depression really suck. Yeah, I hit that note. Hi, I'm Kira. I suffer with anxiety and depression, and also something else called emetophobia, which means I have fear of vomiting. And I made this video because I just wanted to tell people that it sucks. I'm pretty sure they already know that it sucks, but I'm just agreeing with you, you know. And really, the main aim of this whole thing that I'm trying to do is to get people to talk about mental health more, because it's not talked about enough. I mean, people out there are still getting treated like the freaks, and we know in our worst places we get like the lowest self-esteem, and then we start to believe those people. So I want to bring positivity, and I just want to, even if I help a few of you, then that would be amazing, you know, because that's what I want to do. I want to help people. So yes, this video today I'm going to pretty much just introduce myself, and also I'm going to talk about a few things that people get wrong about anxiety. Enjoy! Number 1, there is a cure for anxiety. Ultimately, we're still going to have anxiety. I mean, we can have healthy amounts of anxiety, which obviously we all want to work towards. I mean, there might be a cure for you. It might be going to counselling sessions, it might be antidepressants or anything like that, or something like that. But for me personally, I haven't had very good experiences with those, so also being positive actually helps. Yeah, being positive, having a positive outlook on life does help a lot, and eating healthy food and exercising, all the healthy kind of things that you do, a lot of the time that's what you need to do to just help you feel a little bit better. I mean, there are going to be days that you're sleeping in bed and you really don't want to get out of bed, but sometimes you need to like push yourself out of bed, you know, you need to make an effort. Yeah, but there's not like a magical cure. Believe me, I've researched everything. But there are things that will help you cope with it, you know. Ever since I was 3, obviously if I had anxiety, I get better at coping. I mean, it's only been like a year and a little bit since I got the emetophobia. And at first I was really panicky, and every day it's really hard because it's like, oh, am I going to be sick? Am I going to be sick? Oh, if I eat this, will I be sick? You know, it's things like that. And after a year and a bit, I honestly feel like I've got better at coping. But most of the time, that feeling is from when you're anxious, and you know, it's in your head, but it comes into your stomach. So I have to face your challenge head on. I mean, sometimes it's okay to, like, you know, step aside and just think, okay, I can't do it now. But you're ultimately going to have to face that challenge in the end. Number 2, people with anxiety are unstable. Isn't everyone? We're not crazy, you know. We just need a little more love. We don't want attention. We don't want to be attention seeking, but all we really want inside, I keep saying really, all we want inside is to be loved. Ultimately, we want people around us, but we push them away. So it's not always easy, but don't think that we're freaks or we're unstable. We just have hard times with our emotions, and we worry a lot, and it's nothing to be scared of. Everybody has worries, but we just worry extra much, if that's a word. Extra much? We just worry more, that's the word. It just means we're more emotional, and we find it hard in social situations and things like that. But don't call us unstable, because then we will get very psychotic on you. So, yes. Number 3. You can get over anxiety. I hate those people who say that. It's all in your head. You can just pull yourself together. You can do it. Do you know how annoying those people are? Very, very, very annoying. So annoying that I have to go high pitched because I'm so annoyed. Oh, those people. They don't realise, that's the thing, they don't understand how we are. We can't just pull ourselves together. With anxiety, knows it's all in our heads. We don't really need to know that, you know, because we already know it. We don't like being told, because we already know it. We know it's in our heads. We know it's our worries and everything. We don't need to keep reminded, you know, so just don't do that. Also, people who say get yourself together, you know, people with anxiety can't do that. You can't go up to someone with cancer or someone who's physically bleeding out and say, pull yourself together, it's all in your head, right? You can't do that. But mental illness isn't like that. It's an invisible illness. It's all in here. But because it's not seen, people think, oh yeah, it's not really an illness, it's just, you know, people who are sad, they're very sad, and I'm physically annoyed. But like, because cancer, obviously, or when you're bleeding out, obviously you can see things are visible and you can't tell someone it's all in your head when it's actually, you know, bleeding out. But that's the thing with mental illness. You can't tell someone that it's all in their head. It is a real illness. And people don't talk about mental illness enough. And it's still a subject that people are still afraid to talk about. And it just annoys me when people say, oh, pull yourself together, because we can't. You know, it's one of those things. It's like, sometimes we can't do things. Sometimes we can't push ourselves to do things. Sometimes there are days that we just don't want to do anything. And some days there might be days that we do want to do stuff, you know. It depends on how we feel at that time. But we need to make mental illness visible, you know. It's like, it needs to be with cancer, because, okay, I know it's not like a death thing. I mean, sometimes it can be, I'm sorry to those people. It needs to be focused on more, because I don't think it's focused enough. And just talk about it, you know. If you have it, tell someone, because they can help you. And don't view yourself as a freak, because it's not true. Your head's just a bit confused. So, yeah. Have a nice day. And be positive. And also, I have an Instagram account, so follow that. I'll put it on screen somewhere. And yes, see ya.